Hi there. Welcome. Wam kile kile. It's lovely to be with you today. We're going to be going through this module. It's called Building High Performance Teams. And so normally I'm with you in person. Today and tomorrow I will be with you virtually. So you'll see me on videos, but you'll also have access to me via WhatsApp. Myself and Colin and a lot of your team members are going to be on WhatsApp with you. So if at any stage you need help or you get stuck, just drop a WhatsApp. We will help you, we will guide you, and we will be with you during this process. I'm very sad that I can't be with you to walk around and to check what you're doing, but I know that you are capable and that you can work independently. I have seen so many of you really prosper, and so this is going to be an opportunity for you to show how strong you really are in this kind of setting. So lovely to be with you, and I'm going to explain to you just very briefly how this should work. Okay, so I am in my home in a place called Milnerton, and I am going to be doing some videos. Now, there are 4 different sections. So let me show you the 4 different sections, and I'm going to move myself out the way, because I can do it. So the 4 things that we're going to cover during this module is building teams, evaluating team members, monitoring and evaluating team members, and then selecting and recruiting first line managers. So those are the 4 things that we're going to cover. Normally we do it in a seated session. We would do it over 2 days. The wonderful thing is that you guys get to pause me, you get to rewind me, you get to hear what I have to say. You can stop me at any stage online, and you are able to then work out what I've just said and be able to get answers from what I've just told you. But this is how we would want you to go about using these videos, using your materials to be able to complete your portfolios of evidence. So the process is this. The first thing is that I'm doing this introduction. So this is the introduction to the full module. Okay, you watch this, and then you're going to be moving on. For every section that we're going to cover, so those 4 sections that I've just spoken about, you are going to have an overview through a video. Okay, so I'll tell you exactly what's going to happen, and you watch the video. Then what happens is that you read the section for 30 minutes. You don't have to read everything and go in depth. I want you just to read the headings. I want you to look at the tables. I want you to look at the graphics. I want you to have an understanding of exactly what we're going to be covering and if there's anything that is going to jump out at you. Okay, so for 30 minutes, you just go through that section and you're going to read and gloss over and see the highlights of what the section is all about. Then for every mini section, I will do a video. So I will tell you about what happens in that little section, what are the things that you need to know, what is the theory behind certain things, what are the fundamentals that you must build on, okay? And then when I'm finished with that video, I'm going to introduce you to the formative and the summative that you have to complete. So you guys know all about formatives, you know all about summatives, okay? Then you are going to attempt it. For 30 minutes for every mini section, you're going to sit with your formative section and your summative section, and you are going to try and complete as much as you possibly can. So have a timer available. You guys have got cell phones, you guys have got ways, watches that you wear. Give yourself 30 minutes from when I finish the video and complete as much of the formative and summative sections as you can. If you get stuck, you have WhatsApp. Okay, so WhatsApp is your friend right now. Google is also your friend if you have access to data, but just drop us a question. So if you say, hey, you're talking about this and I'm not 100% sure about what you mean, can you give me an example? You say that either in a voice note or you type it out and you put it onto the group, and one of us will be able to assist you. We'll get you out of any kind of area where you are stuck so that you can carry on with that process. So you will always have access to someone that can help you. All right, now remember with the formative and summative section, we use red dots and yellow dots. Well, I'm sure that you don't have red dots and yellow dots. And unless you're stealing your children's stationery, I don't know if you have red cokies and yellow cokies. If you do, well, just make a dot out of those cokies. If you don't, all that you do is you take your pen and at the top you write an F for formative or an S for summative. And any page that you have written on, any page that has pen on it and has an S and an F, those are the pages that you're going to hand in. So it's quite an easy system. That's how you're going to do it. Then the other thing is work together, buddy up, find a partner. And when you come to formative and summative sections, work together. It's so much easier when you have someone that you can speak to, that you can present to, that you can give your ideas to, and that they are able then to help you to be able to finish that section. So follow those 7 steps and you will be good. So good luck, and I look forward to journeying with you through this module. We're going to be starting with building teams. So that is going to be the first section that we're going to be looking at. You guys have got your books in front of you, okay? So I don't have my book in front of me, but I do have a digital copy. So there are times where I'm going to take you to something here. So let's say building teams, evaluating team members, monitoring and evaluating team members, and select and recruit. So I will show you on this screen. You will just take it in your guidebook and you will be able to follow with me when I do my videos. Okay, so we're going to be starting in a couple of minutes. You make sure that you've got your coffee, your water, your pens, your workbook, everything in front of you so that you can start to fill out your portfolios of evidence.